Welcome back to Good Day State Line. Veterans Day is just around the corner, and tonight we are talking with Cameron from R Riveter. Hi, Cameron.
Hi, how are you guys?
I am so good. I'm so excited to talk to you because there's so many different avenues to your story that we're going to talk to you about tonight. Can you tell us a little bit about, how R Riveter came to be?
Would love to. So Lisa and I started the company R Riveter in my garage in North Georgia after being military spouses and really struggling to find a job. We found ourselves out in the middle of nowhere, and we thought, you know what? If we can start a business for not just us, but for every other military spouse out there who wants that kind of opportunity, that would be a win-win. And so we jumped right in and we started making handbags in my garage in North Georgia and haven't looked back. So ultimately we provide mobile flexible income for military spouses, and we make great bags.
So how long have you been doing this?
About 10 years now. So our 10th anniversary is on November 11th.
That's incredible. So how easy or hard was it for you guys to turn this idea into a reality?
When we first started, we had no idea what we were doing. I will say that. But when we knew, though, that we had this mission, we knew that there were other people, not just ourselves and our families, but our whole community was looking and needed an opportunity like this. So we said, you know what, no matter what it takes, we're going to put one foot in front of the other. And we got out there and we started selling actually custom bags. And we took 5 bags and make 5 to 10 and 10 bags to make 20, and started really small. And, it's kind of been a long journey, but we've really been able to provide mobile flexible income to over hundreds of military spouses, in our 10 years of making handbags and selling them.
And I think a lot of people think of military spouses and families and think of them emotionally and how they should be supportive. But when it comes to actually having a job, like sometimes your life just gets shaken up, and how are you supposed to go to work every day when all of a sudden you have to move, right?
Oh, yeah. So a lot of people don't realize that military families serve in their own ways. I knew I didn't before I met my husband, and we got married, and I sort of joined in my own way. I had no idea. And so the families do really serve in their own way. You're picking up every 2 to 3 years on average and moving your entire life. So that's new doctors, new friends, new church, new schools, everything in between. And so if there's one thing that we could do, which is to provide consistent mobile flexible income, that's one less thing that they have to worry about, then that's our goal, that to be here for our community in that way.
So what made you guys settle on creating bags? Because these are awesome.
Thank you. So handbags are just a power accessory. And when we first started, we had no manufacturing experience. We had no retail experience. So when we landed on a product, we knew we wanted it to be something that people would be willing to invest in, but honestly not so difficult to make that we couldn't do it ourselves in the garage, kind of where we were. And that was, we've been doing this now for 10 years. And so we've come a long way since those days in 2011. But ultimately, we believe that the handbag is a power accessory, and, women are going to carry it with them every day, everywhere they go, and they want to talk about it. And so we thought, what a perfect product.
Yeah, I love it. So it says on this little card right here, I have the auto carry-all, and that each riveter idea is a maker with a story. What does that mean?
So all of our remote riveters and our local riveters are making parts and pieces and stamping their number on them. So actually, if you have a handbag, which I have one right here actually, and this was not staged, this is my actual handbag, all of the military parts and pieces are stamped, and they have their own individual numbers that you can go on and actually read about the men and women who went into making your handbag, and go to rriveter.com and check it out, because you can actually meet all the individual riveters. And then it's like this cool scavenger hunt of all of these men and women coming together for a larger cause.
That is so very cool. So that's probably the RR131 I'm seeing on this little yellow tag.
Exactly. So she made your support tag.
That is so cool. And also, if we're just talking about bags, this is like a heavy duty bag you can literally do anything with. And the first thing I opened the box, I was like, this smells like a really nice purse.
Thank you. Yeah, that leather smell, it's the best, especially right out of the box. And that's one thing that we really wanted to be able to provide, was a refined but very utilitarian handbag. So
Sure.
the canvas and leather is really going to get you anywhere you need to go. It's like a great pair of jeans. You can dress it up and dress it down. And I will say it makes the perfect Christmas present.
Ooh, and you know what? Never too early to shop for Christmas. That's for sure. Yeah. All right, Cameron, where can we get our hands on one of these bags and support all of you?
So you can learn and experience the brand. Anything you need to know is at rriveter.com. And that's like Rosie the Riveter.
Yes.
And we're also on social at R Riveter Bags.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for spending some time with us tonight.
Thank you.
So we have your chance to win this bag. It is an awesome bag. Just go to gooddaystateline.com right now and enter to win. You got this. Coming up next, it's Spirit Day. Baking cocktails, anyone? Don't go anywhere.